What up, peeps? Tony Baker here, back with another movie review. This time I'm reviewing the film Origin, written and directed by Ava DuVernay. So, I'm not a prolific reader. Like, I'll tell you that right out the gate. I don't be reading books. I like to say that I can't read. I can't read, obviously, but I'll be like, I can't read. People be like, did you read? No, I didn't. I'm going to tell you that right now. But I have, read some books, but there's this book called Cass by Isabel Wilkerson. That was a bestseller. It was cracking. It was popping for the last few years, especially with the deaths of George Floyd and all this other kind of stuff going on. And so, they made it into a film because it's an autobiographical book based on the author's, personal loss. And she took that pain and dug into American racism as looked at as a system of caste. And I was like, oh, interesting. So I'm going into the film with fresh eyeballs and ears. I'm just like, all right, okay. I didn't know what to expect. And it stars Aunjanue Ellis-Taylor as the author and how she came about writing this book and doing the research and doing these things. And this movie is amazing. It is incredibly human. It's powerful. It creates you think about this film long after you finish it. You really think about racism, the origins of it, how it's played out in different societies, different time periods. We go back to World War II. I learned some new things about, racial discrimination and racial prejudice tests done within America in Mississippi and why certain couples even decided to even do a test like that after leaving Berlin right before the rise of, Adolf Hitler and all that stuff. And, learning things about India that I had no clue about. So I was just like, wow. And what I'm mad at myself for is that I didn't prepare for the tears, okay? My face was wet, big wet. Several different times throughout the film, big wet. I didn't have enough napkins on deck. I went in there, had a large popcorn, and I used every napkin on my greedy ass fingers. My fingers, they absorbed all the napkin use. I was tearing that popcorn up. I had a large popcorn. That was the first thing I ate in 18 hours, so I was hungry. That was my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I used all the napkins. So I got the wet face. I'm just taking it. I ain't even using my sleeves or nothing. I'm just sitting there with the wet face. The air molecules are just gonna dry my face off. Because the tears just kept coming back, man. The human connections, the relationships, the characters, it was just, everything was so well done. And Aunjanue Ellis, if she doesn't get an Oscar nomination, I'm slapping somebody. Because her performances, she goes through a lot in the film, but it's not over the top. It's not like she's doing a lot of extra theatrics with the emotion, and she's going through it because she lost a lot. But at the same time, it felt very real and personal and just wow. So that human element outside of the education I'm getting about racism in the caste system, I'm just getting hit on all fronts. I'm getting educated and I'm getting hit with the human emotions. This is what filmmaking is. Shout out to Ava DuVernay that just nailed it once again. Her resume speaks for itself. Just did a beautiful job, created a beautiful film. That's how I can describe it. It was just beautiful. And I feel like this is the kind of film that should be shown in classrooms. It should be mandatory viewing for students in classes. I'm talking as early as, you can do as early as middle school, even earlier than that. I feel like it's required viewing for everybody. Everybody should get in on this because it creates good conversation and dope thought processes and these are the kind of conversations we need when it comes to racism. It's uncomfortable, but we have to have these conversations. And I feel like Origin is just it's just a movie you should all see in the coming weeks, man. No excuses. Don't be waiting for it to stream. Don't be punking out. Take your ass to the theater and put the money up so we can get more films like this. But forget all that. Y'all want to know the smooth jazz review of Origin? Well, here it is. Oh, yeah. I'm giving Origin 4.5 saxophones out of 5. Take your raggedy ass to the theater and go watch this movie and have some great discussion after you watch it. Okay? I don't want no excuses. Don't be waiting for the stream. I'm going to just wait for it. Nah, man. Get it now. Sick of y'all, man. And make sure you got napkins. Don't end up like me. Matter of fact, just bring Kleenex because it's soft on the skin and the nose. Just bring the Kleenex because the movie theater napkins don't tear your nose to shreds. All right, peeps, that's my review of the movie Origin. Let me know what you thought of the movie in the comment section below. And if you did see Origin, did you learn some new things like I did? I was like, wow, I never knew about these things. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, we out here.